I'm going to give you the unwritten prompt no one talks about with ChatGPT that is going to save you hours worth of rework. Now, one of the most common problems with the GPT outputs, obviously we know that it's artificial intelligence, meaning AI, aka robotic, but a lot of us have to make it sound human. And when we're talking to our GPTs, you'll often find yourself saying things like, please make this sound more like me, please make this sound human, please remove the dashes. So instead of having to edit the output, let's fix one thing from the onset that is going to save so much time. So realistically, we're going to do one hack, one prompt. That is the Pareto principle that is going to save us so much rework. So let's dive in. So for this test, I have two ChatGPTs open. Now I have it logged into my account just to show you how it works compared to each other. So on the left-hand screen, we are going to do question to ChatGPT as is and see how it comes out. And on the right-hand side, we're going to try this prompt first and we'll see what difference the actual output creates, okay? So on the left-hand screen, this is the one that we're running as is. I've put write a viral Facebook and LinkedIn post about how to start a business in 2026. So let's go and see what it comes out with. So it starts telling us, here's a viral style post that works both on Facebook and LinkedIn. It's professional, punchy, scroll stopping. So you can see a lot of the GPT terminology straight away with the outputs, and we know humans don't write with rocket ships straight away. I know ChatGPT loves a good old rocket, generic with the little emojis first and things like that. So if you were to log on to Facebook today, you would be able to visually see quite quickly that that is a GPT crafted post. Let's now try it against the prompts. Now, instead, here's the prompt that we're going to use first. We're going to say that you should use clear, simple language. We want it to be short, impactful sentences, and we want it to use bullet point lists in social media, data and examples. We do not want it to spit out M dashes. The amount of M dashes that came up in my ChatGPT review last year was insane. We don't want it to use hashtags, semicolons, markdown, metaphors, cliches. I didn't put the rocket one in there though. And again, we've just refined it at the end that we want it to use no M dashes, because even though they say that it doesn't do it anymore, it still loves to sneak a cheeky little one into our posts every now and then. So if we can prevent having to do that rework, then that's fantastic. So let's just take this prompt. I'm going to copy it and I will show you how to actually plug it into your GPT itself. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on GPT on the right hand side, and then I'm just going to put in the same prompt at the bottom of write a viral Facebook and LinkedIn post about how to start a business in 2026, and we'll see what it says. Hang on one moment. Now let's see what comes out of this output. So we can see straight away it's starting a business in 2026. You're going to win by speed and focus. You sell before you build. You talk to buyers every day. Here is a clear plan you follow. We're going to pick one problem you see each week. Use work, school, or daily life and write one sentence. We're going to find 10 people with money and urgency, message directly and ask for a short call. We're going to offer a simple outcome, one task sold, one result delivered. We're going to ask for the payment on the call. 5 buyers at $100 is $500 in revenue. And you will see it immediately. If you open your Facebook app or your LinkedIn app right now, you'll be able to immediately tell whose posts have been generated from a GPT compared to if you're using this prompt to make it sound more human. You can also tweak and refine this to your writing style as well. So you can use this as a benchmark. All you have to do is put in your own shoulds and your own personal preferences of your writing styles. And that is really going to make it customized to how you write, how you sound, and just makes life so much more simple than you having to refine every single output to get content that sounds not like an AI. Okay, so it's one very simple prompt. And I actually find that by using this prompt, having to remove all of the grammatical errors, and I can adapt and make extra sentences or change and refine if I need it to be. And it just comes down to how we contextualizing the input prompt in the first place to reduce our potential output and rework. So it's just about pivoting the mindset, and instead of having to refine each time, let's take one pause and think smarter and not harder. So I'm going to run through the scenario now by adjusting the prompt, and we'll see how the adjustments make the prompts still land. So the test scenario that I'm going to do is write an essay about sales psychology and how it relates to health and wellness coaches. Start with a clear hypothesis. So again, we're just going to run this through logged out ChatGPT. That way we can see how it would do it from a grassroots approach where it hasn't got any of my programming, it hasn't got my conversation history. So we can just see what it looks like. So you can see straight away it does look immediately like it has AI inflections, because we can see here that we have a lot of M dashes on the screen. We can see 2 straight away. I know Americans do use an M dash, but Australians not so much. So immediately this would fail in an AI detection software if we were doing an essay. But again, we're doing hypothetical situations so that you can understand and see how when we tweak the prompt, this is going to make life easier for us all. So sales psychology is a study of how people make decisions under conditions of choice, uncertainty, and perceived value. So while the word sales often carries a commercial connotation, its underlying principles, there should be a comma, motivation, trust, perception, and behavior change. We don't even need an M dash here. Deeply relevant to health and wellness coaching. So let's keep going. You can just see it's going to be a little bit funky, and we would have to refine and rework the output. So let's make a couple of adjustments. I'm just going to bring it back up on the screen. And what we're wanting to do is remove the should be Spartan and informative post, because what we're wanting to do is we want an essay. So we do not want it to have the Spartan approach because of our writing style technique. And we are also going to use short, impactful sentences because we want it to be an essay. And we want to remove the reference to the bullet point list because we're not doing a social media post in this instance. Like I said, we're writing an essay. So here, I'm just going to highlight the whole prompt with those adjustments. I'm going to paste it into my other ChatGPT. And I'm going to copy the same example post of write an essay about sales psychology and how it relates to health and wellness coaches, and start with a clear hypothesis. Let me just chuck that in. I don't know why it just scrolled to the top, and we will see what this comes out with now. So I just wanted to highlight to you that it's not set in stone. You can adapt it, and it will obviously refine and improve and save yourself so much time. So just think logically when you're creating and crafting your content creation, your lesson plans, your sales pages. Try and refine this. It takes 2 seconds to do now instead of having to rework the whole script. So here it's now coming up with simple hypothesis. So sales psychology improves client adherence and revenue for health and wellness coaches by aligning offers with human decision patterns. And then it started crafting it, in a more human sounding output. So sales psychology studies decision triggers such as trust, relevance, and effort. Whereas before we had an M dash coming in with the trust and effort part. Health and wellness coaches relies on behavior change, so purchase choices and habit choices share drivers. You influence outcomes when you design offers around clear value, low friction, and proof. So we could make a further adjustment to remove a comma and as one of our rules, but I just wanted to show you comparatively that this on the right hand side does look like a human has written the content, whereas this one we can see it's giving us the bold headings, and I know sometimes we do need titles and outputs, and it's giving us the horizontal vertical lines that we would then have to remove and modify. So this prompt I'm just going to show you now how we can embed it in our GPT so we don't have to keep pasting it in every single time that we're wanting to do, ask it a question. So when you're logged into your ChatGPT, what you're wanting to do is navigate to the bottom left-hand side of the screen, click on your name, and you will see personalization. I have created a test account. Let me just delete it. I already had my prompt in my GPT, but I have a test account just to show you how it works and how you can customize your own. So come into this personalization screen, and there's a few more options. With the introduction of ChatGPT 5.2, they made some more customizations because a lot of people did talk about the M dash specifically and the tone of the AI, and people have a lot of personal preferences. So have a play around with what these options are. So straight away we can see base, style, and tone. You can tell straight away if you're using it professionally because you can select that. You can make it friendly, nerdy, cynical. The choice is yours. Play around with how it sounds. I'm just going to leave it as the default. We have some more choices. We got warm, enthusiastic, headers, and lists. That's a good one to play with. Do you want it to reduce the amount so it doesn't sound robotic? I will press less in this instance. And I have reduced the emojis because I am a weirdo and I like to pick my own emojis. I know it defaults to the rocket. I know I mentioned the rocket before. I love a good old green snake and a green heart. You will have your own personal preferences as well. And what you want to do is chuck in the custom instructions here. So I've made a slight tweak to the custom instructions, reduced it down to 1500 characters because the change that it's literally just implemented was a little bit over the character count, but it doesn't change the intent of the prompt. So I will put in the correct prompt in the community for you to use and adapt and change. And like I said, make it yours because it's going to save you so much time reworking the output. And then I'm going to press save. Okay, so now I've done it once and I only need to do it once and I don't have to do it again. Every single time I'm going into a chat now, it's going to make it sound the way that I have done. So or created it to be. So write me an essay on the book Bully and Bearer. This is my book. I can't even spell my own characters' names. Bully and Bearer's Trading Tales by Yasmin Cronin. And I've got a typo in there for good luck because whenever someone's watching a screen, you've always got to have an error. Okay, so now it's just writing me a little essay. It's applied our changes and it's obviously giving us the reference links because we have asked it to generate an essay. So Bully and Bearer's Trading Tales is a children's book written by me, published in August 2025, which is correct. It runs about 52 pages in a paperback format, and that is correct. And it blends storytelling with ideas from finance and emotional learning aimed at young readers. So this hasn't given us any M dashes, I believe. I haven't scrolled all the way down, and it has made it sound human and given us the reference links that we can go to see if we need. So it's worked a treat. We can tell that it's making it sound human straight away, and it's going to stop us so much work. So just think really smart now moving forward of how can I actually get my AI and my GPT to work for me in a way that's going to save me half an hour a day of editing content that I'm creating within the platforms. So I hope you found this useful. I'll plug in the prompt below in the community, and I would love to know how you've modified and adapted it, because if you learn anything great, share it in the community because I'm sure it's going to benefit us all. So thanks very much, guys. I'll talk soon.